Ой, всем привет! Продолжаем проходить Хогвартс Наследие. Я, честно, даже не помню, что у нас там по плану. И есть ли у нас план. Но я что-то хотел. Да, погнали. Поможем Себастьяну. Вот он, мне не нравится какой-то мутный тип. Но... Нет. Собственно. Да. Это кто? Так, короче, квестов накидали вообще кучу. Кучу и пару тысяч. Походу. Так. Ого! Как хорошо, что я здесь уже был. Не попал. Ну давай.
Wonder who lives here.
Lately, I found myself yearning for the
No?
family holidays we used to take when I was young.
Ждать? Ждать. Полежим на полу. Мы ж так любим.
You made it.
О, а вот и ты. Вообще-то я тут тебя ждал, а не
Enjoying
а
the
вот и
view?
ты.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
Ну,
This way.
погнали. Может, это, на метле полетим? Нет, зачем? Идем пешком. Еще
Feldcroft
медленно
used to be a lot
так.
livelier,
Ну беги.
with Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Иди. Вот и сестренка.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Себастьян!
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Ну вот и вместе, в принципе.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian.
Что
Not the
плачь?
wizard he'd hoped for.
Слушай, друг. А ты уверен, что ее так надо носить? А что это за магия? Как бы неприменима же магия вне Хогвартса. А хотя, стой, ты чё пользуешься магией вне Хогвартса? Ты? Что? Ай, да.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop.
Племянника.
He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon.
Но если темная магия, значит можно вылечить. Он в этот момент должен что-то говорить был? А, ну да.
Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne...
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea that...
Очень интересно.
I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Я присяду?
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how
Надежда
Sebastian's
никогда не
faring.
должна умирать. Запомни, деточка.
Revelio.
Что еще на нем? Ну,
Why will he not listen to me?
починил плащ.
She's my sister.
Речь идет о твоей
How are you
сестре.
doing, Sebastian?
Да.
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
Он велел себя не подаваешь.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Почему мы не можем полететь?
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Ничего себе. Забудьте цель другого врага с помощью депульса. Что за депульса? Это? Угу. Где у меня депульса?
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Допустил? Я запустил. Ну, это сложно. Так-то. Вау.
You're like a clum bumble for that vile things. I won't rest. Dead.
О!
Just you wait till I'm on
Замедлите
solid
убийцу
ground.
сторонников убийц.
How
Ой.
childish.
Ай-яй-яй. Я убийцу убил? Или убийца это тот?
Teach you nothing about children.
Ой, последователь. Ой. Ну где ты? О! А как тебе похер на заклинание? Ты кто?
You've made your last mistake.
А чё, а как, а почему?
Such arrogance.
Одной номер, серьезно?
Someone's here. I won't rest.
Воу. Ну что?
Regret coming here. I'm a goblin, not a toy. I won't.
О! О, убийца. Замедлить. Да, можно вот так вот. Слушай, нет, не то, все не то. О!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for.
Так, вот не люблю, когда что-то требуется, сразу драка такая несобранная получается. Ты думаешь не о том бы, как эффективней поразить врага, а о том, как дольше, о том, точнее, как бы выполнить эти квесты, и тебе приходится из-за этого страдать.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
Revelio.
They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
Ну чё?
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Confringo!
Нет?
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here
Yep.
once, centuries
Revelio.
ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Поищите. Поместье. Неплохо.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Да, отличная идея. Где дом? Ну, понял.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Дай пройти, ты, жуль.
Revelio. Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Это из этого, что ли? Место. Из воспоминания, так сказать.
This well looks familiar.
А, точно, да, вот там были маги. Точно, точно. Это деревушка, здесь отец с ребенком. А девушка, вот там эти четвером стояли. Угу. Да.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Можно
Look at
поменять
this.
как-то голос? Я уже просто не могу. У меня уже скоро нервный тик будет. Зачем я решил поменять голос главного персонажа? Просто, ну зачем? Зачем? Что это меня... Почему нельзя это сделать сейчас? Что это за покемон? просто невыносимо. Мгм. Мгм. Так, да, это... Да. Можно бафнуть как-то. Прикольная тема. Так, ладно. По темным искусствам. Что? А, столбеней накладывает. Точно. О, я и забыл. Так. Эксплиармус. Какой-то эксплиармус. Я и забыл, что у меня вкачан столбеней.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Lumos.
Ну ты не хочешь что-нибудь сделать-то? Я-то почему должен это делать? У меня нет скиллов на это. Она есть.
Huh. A stairwell. Why bother blocking a
Revelio.
stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn
Lumos.
about.
Revelio.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Я приехал сюда за знаниями, а теперь меня переполняет желание помочь. Пара-пара-пам.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Слишком много.
Journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
О-о-о.
Confringo. Incendio. Brilliant. Confringo.
Почему не горит-то?
Revelio.
Исследовать. Ну, там вот что-то есть. Вот так вот, да?
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Confringo. Incendio. I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
But fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't.
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful...
And you can wield it.
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow...
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
То есть... Я не понимаю, ладно. Хорошо. То есть он говорит, типа... ну, мы можем зайти в крипту, удивить этого парня. Она говорит, нет, мы не будем, об этом никто не должен знать. И в итоге он такой, ну, пошли, зайдем тогда. Ну, пойдем, зайдем тогда. Окей, предположим, что он бы его сейчас по сотовому телефону вызвал. Эти года особенно.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Опа, чирик. крипта — это необычное место, а картина. Которая направит нас.
Why
Но
hide
мне
a triptych
кажется,
here?
Seems as if something's missing.
что-то
Revel,
подобное
a
встречал.
note. Let's have a look.
Давай посмотрим.
Anything
Смотрел.
helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in
Я не
touch.
должен был этого делать.
Till then.
Не должна. Так. Зашить основное задание. Задание выполнено. Окей, так. Трактир. Так, стоп. Хвать мешок. Ну, погнали. Погнали на хвать мешок. Это все не мое. Это, блин, классно, круто, но я хрен знает, где эти муны искать. Точнее, где их искать, понятно. Но бегать в фулл-тайм замок, пытаться их найти, это трэш.
Of course it is. She's right. Thank you.
Thank you. Кто тебе не поможет? Опять пивс.
What's this one about? Goodness, look at that.
Revelia!
Он в выручай комнате. В выручай комнату, fast travel есть. Зачем я бежал? Я протупил.
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can, on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area, so perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out there on their own.
Вот что
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where.
То есть в каждой лапке на карте мы прилетаем, берем животное и перевозим его в хату. Накормить его кто будет. Ты, а еду кто будет откуда брать?
Come along then.
I'd like to ask you about changing the rooms.
Нет,
course.
не надо, да не надо, не...
Actually,
Все хорошо. Что сделать? Сообщите Дику, когда вы будете готовы. Готов к чему? Я готов.
I'm ready to learn how.
Perfect. Deke, look.
О, ничего себе, он хату покинул, а что,
A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
О, пушишка. Так.
We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
То есть вот так вот. Хватит мешок, я так понимаю, так вот.
You got one.
Волшебная тварь спасена. А остальные волшебные твари? Смотри, сколько еще пушишек тут.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Ты нельзя. Ладно, ты не в Хогвартсе. Ну, он ошалел. Это какой за звуки? О, вы воины.
The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not serve you well.
Beasts don't mind dying to make me a few sickles.
Professor Tallis.
Nothing to poach in errand shots than spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle.
The beasts are safer now.
Здесь существует безопасность. И... Ну ладно, в принципе, это браконьеры. Какой вопрос? Если нажмешь, чтобы призвать ваши...
I hope you have your affairs in order. Someone...
Господи, где мне какие-то питания?
Confringo!
Вот эту штуку предлагаешь мне поймать?
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Левиосо, когда можно использовать вот этот вот первый, который, я не помню, называется Arresto Momentum. О.
Everything's all right now.
Вот так вот. Я могу еще одну. У меня будет две птицы. А, 30. А, ну это квест.
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Вот. А почему я так не могу?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Лунтеленка. Лунтеленка. Ну, я их днем видел. Ты чё врешь? Сюда его.
Settle yourself. I mean you no
Хочу
harm.
синенького. О. Будет у меня два лунтенка. Тут, типа, чтобы закрылась эта штука, нужно спасти всех лунтеленков? Или они не закрываются? Армус, как тут? А, вот, короче. Количество, которое можно понял. Интересно выглядит. Прикольный сет такой. Завершить основные задания. 14. Получить. Решить задание с взаимоотношениями. Побочь. Ёкарёк. Завершить задачи 6. Много. Так. Ладно, хочу. Вы не можете спасти только волшебных тварей. А, это что, просто обычная сова? Ладно.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
А вот теперь и я телепортируюсь. Угу. Думал, один такой деловой. Уже стоит, уже подметает.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide.
О, господи, что за очки? Я, кажется, стиль забыл менять.
What exactly did you think of?
Ой-ой.
Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one
Ну,
way
типа, если
to
мы туда
find
зайдем,
out.
мы уменьшимся или что, или как?
Meet you inside when you're ready.
Даже так. Ошалеть. Ошалеть.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
Так, нажмите А, чтобы открыть управление тварей. Выдавать тварей. Только по одной можно?
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for
Ну,
your
это ты
beasts.
думаешь, а они...
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Most excellent.
Вот мы их забрали от своих родных, близких там. Все дела. И ты считаешь, что им будет тут лучше? Это слишком абьюзивно. Забрать. Забрать. Еще и мех с них воруем. И летающая птица. О. Ну, это прикольно, это круто, конечно. А, вот так вот. А это нас... Ага, нас так и держит, все понял. Я этот могу? Метлу не использовать не могу. Что, даже водяных тварей можно будет выпускать, собирать, выпускать. Но в целом круто.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Кстати. Почки. Так, наколдуйте зачарованный ткацкий станок. Чтобы наколдовать. Да, оно самое. Ткацкий станок. Так. А если у меня тут что-то стояло? Маленький. Я не понимаю, как его расположить. Как будет так, короче. Так. Взаимодействовать. Снаряжение имеет один основной показатель нападения или защиты. Вы можете использовать волшебный материал ткацкий станок, чтобы добавить и обновить. Новую тварь можно спасать в лагерях. Или разблокировать рецепт с характеристиками можно в лагерях бандитов. Обновление, несколько штук. Ну вот, допустим, шарфик, 16 уровень. Ничего не могу. Обновить снаряжение. Оно мне даст 6 защиты. И все. Ну, а типа, смысл мне сейчас что-то качать? Надо. Понятно. Качать, потому что надо. Ладно. Да, какая? Давай. Качаем. Да, мантию. Давайте. Что у меня сейчас надето вообще? Перчатки. Смотрите характеристики. Повышает урон, наносимый с помощью. Так. У нас с помощью. Так. Известных характеристик. Они отличаются от этих характеристик слишком сильно для этого предмета. Вот это не сильно. Понятно. Принцип, как выжигание можно поставить. Ой, как много. Как много.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke.
Где наш Дик?
I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke. I'd like to ask you about changing the room.
Да, и стой, я думал, мы про ящик будем говорить. Стоп. Блин. Ну почему? Кто это? Ну, пускай будет такой. Ну. Так. И наши дальнейшие действия. Ну, 2 новых квеста. И я думаю, это уже будет в следующей части. Да. Это будет в следующей части. А сейчас спасибо за просмотр и до скорых встреч. Пока.